Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your 2017 annual overview. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So as always, please remember that these are general readings, so they're not going to apply to everybody watching or not in the same way. Make sure to watch your Moon and Rising sign readings for additional messages. And if you're interested in a private reading specific just to you, the links to my website are in the description box below. But let's have a look, a month by month look at 2017 for Aries, and then we have oracle cards to serve as advice for different areas of life. And let's just jump in. So have a great year, and let's see what we get for you. At the bottom of the deck is your overall energy. We do have the Six of Swords. So with the Six of Swords is your overall energy. This tells me that 2017 is going to be a year for new beginnings for some of you, for mending fences is what I hear. For others of you, the Six of Swords talks about moving forward. For some of you, this is, talking about moving, physically moving forward or moving away from something or someone. But the Six of Swords is, I feel, a general energy or an overall energy of determination to move away from things and people that do not serve you. Also leaving behind a troubled time, whether you've had problems with people or problems with money or problems with whatever. 2017 is a year to move away from that, to move forward into a more peaceful time with the Six of Swords. With the Six of Swords, you'll find that you have support you didn't know you did. You didn't know you had, okay? Whether this means, meeting new people and making new friends that last a lifetime, or making peace with people, or just finding peace within yourself and moving away from troubled times or troubled people even. And with the Six of Swords, of course, it could just represent traveling or just represent making progress, moving forward in whatever it is that you are focused on. So let's have a look at the month by month. For January, we have the Four of Wands. And so with the Four of Wands in January, this talks about, it could be a new job for some of you, being welcomed into a new work family. It could talk about marriage proposals. Maybe these happened over the holiday time in December, and now you're making it real, so to speak. You're talking to everyone about it, telling people about it. This could be an actual wedding that happens or that you attend in January. This could be a new home. Again, with the Six of Swords, maybe you're moving in January and you're starting fresh someplace else. The Four of Wands is also progress, promotion at work. It's a very successful card, very stable energy. It brings stability, harmony, and prosperity. It is Wands, so most cases it's to do with work or harmony within the home, harmony within relationships, with friends, with family, with your romantic partner, or with work, with business partners or co-workers. It's definitely a card of success and recognition and abundance, enjoying your abundance or celebrating and sharing your abundance with people that you care about. Very, very good way to start the year. In February, we have the Knight of Wands, and the Knight of Wands is again a card that talks about progress at work, moving forward. It could even be changing jobs for some of you. So if the Four of Wands doesn't talk about a job change for you in January, it could be that it happens in February, if that's your focus. The Knight of Wands is definitely moving forward. It's also a travel card, and traveling to foreign places, traveling to foreign lands, or this is someone from a different place or from a different culture kind of coming into your life out of the blue. It could be another fire sign if this is the case, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and again, this can be their sun sign, their moon sign, or their rising sign. If this is an actual person coming in, it could be someone offering a collaboration for business. It could be someone interested in you romantically. It could also be someone who's just passing through but makes a difference in your life somehow. The Knight of Wands tells me that February may be a very social month for you, but also a very fast-paced month for you. And the Knight of Wands also shows up when we change residence. So for some of you, you're definitely moving, or you're doing a lot of traveling, or you're traveling the world even with the Knight of Wands. for March, we do have the Three of Swords. So with the Three of Swords in March, this could be some delays, setbacks, things that upset you, things that disappoint you. It can also be some sort of a long distance relationship that is upsetting, maybe with this fire sign that's coming in, or, whoever. But the Three of Swords talks about just feeling like things are not going your way. However, with the Three of Swords, it's saying don't be disheartened or don't give up on things just because they're difficult. It can also be a month where you have to sacrifice something, your time, your energy, your efforts, whatever the case may be. You may have to sacrifice something in March, and it's not easy, but I feel that ultimately in the long run it will be worth it. It could be a card that talks about separation as well, so maybe you're going to be on your own, or you're going to be a little bit isolated from your friends and family, and so you're just going to feel that sense of isolation, but it's temporary. Whatever this is for you with the Three of Swords in March, it is just temporary. It could even be that someone says something that just hurts your feelings, and the way to just handle it and release it is just to talk to that person, let them know that they hurt your feelings, or give them the opportunity to apologize, or at least acknowledge that your feelings got hurt, and then release it. Don't hold on to it, don't dwell on it, okay? And it's just going to go away just as quickly as it happens. For April, we have the Seven of Wands. So with the Seven of Wands in April, I feel like this is talking about standing your ground with something, or putting down some rules, establishing some ground rules. For some of you, this is to do with how people treat you. You're telling people, what, this is not okay, and I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. For others of you, this is any sort of competition that you take part in, or selection process. The Seven of Wands says that you're standing out from the competition. You're looking good, you're impressing people, and chances are you're going to have successful selection processes. People are going to call you, people are going to offer you whatever it is that you're applying for. The Seven of Wands also talks about a busy month for you in April, and you have to really make an effort to stay on top of everything. You may find that you're struggling, or you may feel alone at times, but the Seven of Wands is telling you that you can do this, you've got this, whatever this is for you, you can be on top of things, you can make it a success, and you just need to get in the right frame of mind, okay? So the Seven of Wands says, speak your voice, use your voice, speak your truth, stand up for yourself, defend your work. You may have to manage people, you may have to be responsible for other people. And so this is saying, don't be afraid to do that. You are a born leader, so use that to your advantage. For May, we have the Four of Pentacles. So with the Four of Pentacles in May, this talks about stabilizing your financial situation. In May, for some of you, you may find that you're afraid to spend money. So you want to hold on to your finances. You really want to think things through before you buy anything. I feel like for some of you in May, you're going to be very, very reserved with your spending. I feel that if you do want to buy something, you're going to think about it, research it extensively, plan it out to make sure that you can cover it, that your finances are not going to take a hit. For those of you, the Four of Pentacles talks about stabilizing your financial situation. Whatever success you have, it's bringing in stability when it comes to your finances. And for others, this is even financial success and being able to put money aside, being able to save money for May. So May seems like a good month for finances. Also a good month to be reserved in general. Just think things through. Think ahead, plan things. Don't, do anything like spur of the moment that's going to be a big purchase, for example, or a big that's going to have a big impact on your life. Try to think ahead a little bit, and don't rush into anything, or don't let people push you into anything. Take your time and think things through. When it comes to June, we have the Five of Swords. With the Five of Swords in June, this could be dealing with difficult people or a difficult environment to work in or to be in. The Five of Swords is a card that shows up when people will say anything and do anything that they have to get ahead, or people feel like they have to cut other people down to get ahead. If this is in a work sense, the best way to handle this is just to stay out of it, to not engage these people. Just focus on the work, let the work speak for itself, but be aware that this may be going on. This could also be gossip or people kind of spreading rumors. It could be about you, but I feel like it's more in general, and so the advice would be don't get involved with it. Don't engage this person or challenge them in any kind of a way. I feel like this is not a good person to be around, or a good group of people to be around. So you may find that if this is a friend, or a so-called friend, you may find that you're changing your friends or your friends circles in June. For others of you, this is just, keep your head down, focus on the work, let the work speak for itself, but be aware that there may be someone spreading rumors or gossip, and so just be prepared for that kind of eventuality. For others of you, this is some kind of a bully or someone trying to get their way by any sort of means possible. And again, the best way to handle this person is to not engage them if at all possible. And if that's not possible, just be reserved, be professional, be diplomatic, and be prepared for whatever they have to throw your way, but don't stoop to their level, definitely. Again, it's just something that is temporary, and I feel for the most part you can absolutely avoid this. It's just happening around you, it's in your environment. It could just be jealous people or anything like that, and again, you don't have to pay attention to them. For July, we have the Seven of Cups. With the Seven of Cups, this talks about contemplating your options. Also being aware that there may be someone telling you things that they know you want to hear, but they're not true. So it could be the same person that you're dealing with in June. It could be the same person that you're dealing with in June, and now they're lying to you, or they're trying to deceive you in some kind of way. This is sweet talking, but not really based in reality at all. So just be mindful of that. Be careful what you believe or who you believe in July. The Seven of Cups is a card that says contemplate your options and do some research. Don't take things at face value. This could be, in anything, with work and relationships with friends and whatever the case may be. This says dig a little deeper. Don't take things just at face value, especially if this is someone new or a new situation. Do your research. Make sure you have enough information before you decide to do anything. Don't make any big commitments, just based on shallow information. Take your time and research things. The Seven of Cups, I feel, is also a card that says, you're doing some research in July, whether you're looking at new houses or apartments or properties, or looking for a new job, or this could even be online communication or joining an online dating website or anything like that. This is, I feel, a lot of daydreaming or a lot of looking online for some sort of options with whatever it is that you're focused on. And again, the Seven of Cups says, if it feels too good to be true, listen to your instincts. If you have any decisions or choices to make, contemplate things, look at your options properly and do your research, and you'll be absolutely fine. For August, we do have the Star card. So with the Star card, this is a major arcana card, and it talks about wish fulfillment for you. I feel like August marks a point where things just take a different turn for you in the year. Definitely for the better. But I feel like it starts with August. I feel that with the Seven of Cups, you could feel it coming in July, and you're starting to contemplate or think about it, but in August it really happens. The Star card is a wish fulfillment card, so whatever it is that you've been wishing for and working towards, this is not something that just happens, that just falls into your lap. You've been thinking about it, visualizing it, working on it, investing time and energy and effort into it, and it's finally coming true for you. It can be a new home, it can be a significant trip, it can be a soulmate manifesting for you, a new relationship or a healed relationship. This could be starting some sort of spiritual journey, having some sort of an epiphany that brings you clarity and freedom. This is definitely coming through as healing. So whatever health issue you may have had, maybe that's what the Three of Swords talks about for you, some sort of health issue that holds you back, that you have to be careful because of. And so with the Star card, this is definitely healing energy coming in. Whatever you've been dealing with is fully healed. You're free from that issue. Whatever you've been trying to manifest with the Star card, it's happening for you in August, I feel. For September, we do have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is an awesome card. It talks about financial abundance, especially. It talks about abundance of all kinds, but financial, and to do with work, to do with business, and how you make a living. The Nine of Pentacles is the card of the self-made man or woman. So especially if you're self-employed, especially if you own your own business, September is going to be an awesome money month. Awesome month for projects, to receive wonderful feedback, to have success and receive rewards and recognition. It's a card of completions. So whatever you've been working hard to finish, could be that in August you finish it, and in September you're enjoying the fruits of your labor. You are enjoying the abundance that comes to you now as a result of whatever this is that you have completed. This is also a card that talks about abundance of all kinds. So if you're looking to meet someone, this is a great time. It tells me that everyone's paying attention, or you have more suitors or more admirers than you know. This is a time to enjoy what you've worked hard for. So if you've worked on a relationship, this means yes, it's done, it's successful, you got back on track. It is a successful relationship, so enjoy it. It could also represent luxury, so spending money on luxury items, or decorating, redecorating, changing your wardrobe, changing your look. Could also be coming up, changing the look of your business, changing how you do things, or changing your car or anything like that. It could be a month for big ticket items, and you definitely have the resources to do so. October is the Temperance card. With the Temperance card, it's a major arcana card, and it talks about divine timing. It talks about blending two things to make a new one. So it could be that you're branching out. It could be that you are keeping your job but you're starting your own business. Maybe that's what the Nine of Pentacles talks about for you in September. You're starting your own business. This is, doing something on the side, doing something over the weekend, seasonal, temporary work, anything like that. Taking a hobby and turning it into a way of making money while keeping your job at the same time, and finding the balance between the two. For some of you, that's coming up. The Temperance card is also a very spiritual card. So for some of you, again, you're focusing very much on your spirituality. You're studying, you're meditating, you're praying, trying to understand things, the truths and the secrets of the universe, that sort of thing. And I feel like a lot of information is coming your way, and you're trying to incorporate it all. This is also very calm energy, very balanced and healing energy once again. And it is a card that says divine timing is at work. So whatever delays you're dealing with in October, it's divine timing. So stick with it, be patient, do what you can, but try not to force things to happen. This could also be making something work, coming up with a new approach, coming up with a creative approach of doing something to make it work. So whatever that is for you, whether it's a job, a business, relationship, health, whatever the case may be, you're really taking a creative approach to it. You're open to receiving guidance, you're open to receiving ideas on how to make it work, and you're trying new things, trial and error, trying to keep the balance and trying to find the solution. And it will come to you, the solution will come to you. In November, we have the Lovers. So with the Lovers here, for some of you, this is definitely talking about soulmates. So I feel like as soon as August, for some of you, things are shifting, you're starting to meet new people, and among these people can be a soulmate for you. For others of you, this is just happening in November. This is a soulmate energy coming through. For the most part, I feel like it's romantic. It could be, for some of you, it does feel like on again, off again type of relationship. And with the Lovers, you're being asked to make the right call. You're being asked to think about things in terms of what is good and healthy. What is a healthy influence in my life? Is this a healthy relationship? Or is it just going to take me down a path that I've been before and it's not gone well? This is a card of choices. And oftentimes these are head or heart decisions. So our heart is telling us one thing, but our head is cautioning us and telling us another. So it's really a time for contemplation, thinking things through again, not just jumping into something. Because again, it may take you down a path you've been before, and it's not been a happy one. For those of you, this is a soulmate coming in, and it's a beautiful situation because you have a new relationship and the opportunity to create or build a relationship that is healthy, a relationship that is balanced, a relationship that has healthy give and take, maybe with a Gemini for some of you, or someone who has Gemini in their chart. And for those of you, this manifests as contracts and commitments in terms of business, in terms of committing to something like purchases, let's say. So you're dealing with contracts, you're dealing with paperwork, whether it's to do with your business, with your job, your career, your education, a house, buying a place to live, anything like that, or commitments in terms of proposals, marriage proposals, or talking about marriage, or talking about your future together. It's coming up with the Lovers card. And in December, you have the World card. So what a beautiful way to end the year. And the World card is happy completion, successful completion, celebrations, things coming full circle, things you've worked on finally coming full circle, being happily completed so that you can move forward into even better directions. The World card can represent moving for some of you. It can represent traveling. It can represent traveling the world. It can represent changing job or even changing careers, because it is a major arcana card. And stepping into a new world for yourself, one that is what you want, the way you want it to be. You're in the center here. You're in the spotlight. This is also success, celebrations, accolades received at work, whether it's your personal business, and this is feedback coming to you from clients all over the world, or success and accolades coming to you from your superiors at work. This is moving things to the next level. So if you're single, I feel like you're changing your status, especially with the Lovers in November, and you're in a committed relationship all of a sudden, or if you're in a relationship, you're taking it to the next level and you're talking about planning your future together, and so on and so forth. I feel like it's things coming to a happy completion and then moving on to the next level, for the better, definitely, with this energy. So overall, it seems like an awesome year. Some hiccups here and there in the beginning of the year, but I feel like it's just you finding your way, or dealing with things, or dealing with people who may not have your best interest at heart, and it's just finding the best way to deal with these people or situations. And I feel like things really take a turn for the better. I feel like July for some of you, August definitely, and then until the rest of the year, the end of the year, it's just big changes, happy changes, accomplishments, success, commitments, coming forward, and it's major arcana card. So whatever this is for you, it's going to have long-lasting effects in your life. They're going to be very, very positive. So definitely, watch the reading now, and then I would recommend coming back to it as time goes by, and you can actually see how these energies manifest, and then what you need to keep your eyes open for moving forward. And if you want to keep me in the loop and let me know how these affect you and how these happen for you, that'd be awesome. Your guidance cards for career and finances, education, we have Ariel. New psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. So for some of you, your spirituality is taking center stage this year. Maybe you're using your spirituality more. You're incorporating it in what it is that you want to manifest, what you do, your work, your career, your studies, your finances, manifesting more. It's also a card that says for some of you are starting a spiritual business this year, or you could be looking into doing that if that's an idea that you get. This is also saying, again, study. Take your time to study. Take your time to research. Take your time to meditate and listen to your instincts. Listen to your instincts above all else this year. They're going to tell you if something's too good to be true and you should be running the other way. Or if something's definitely worth your while, then you should jump on it. For emotional life and love life, we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So for some of you, you're definitely moving on from an ex, or you're moving on from the past. You're ending a cycle of karmic lessons and karmic relationships where you've been dating the same type of person, even though it's been different people, it's been the same type and the same type of relationship and the same ending to these different relationships. And you're ending that this year. You have the opportunity to really start a new healthy relationship or a new healthy cycle when it comes to your love life. This is also saying release the past, move away from the past. If it's not serving you, let it go. Learn from it, take your lessons with you, but release it. Don't allow that energy to continue to hold you down or hold you back from anything that is actually healthier and better for you. For your health and well-being, we have improving health. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for your comforting reassurance about this situation. So whatever you've been dealing with your health, or whatever you will be dealing with your health this year, have faith and confidence that it will get better, that it will improve or be healed altogether. And definitely work with Archangel Raphael on this. And again, study, do your research, talk to people, get more information, get second opinions. Again, don't just take things at face value. Dig a little deeper and rely on your spirituality for your healing. And your overall advice is innocence. Dear God and angels, thank you for helping me see that all of your qualities of pure love and light are reflected within me and all others. Help me embrace my God-given innocence so that I may be at peace. This says clean slates. Okay, the return to innocence. Go back to innocence. Go back to you. Go back to who you really are. Redefine who you are if you have to be in line with what makes you happy, with what you feel your purpose is. This is also clean slates. So again, release toxic relationships, release toxic situations from your life. It's not serving you, let it go. Focus on innocence, focus on purity, focus on things that bring you calm, harmony, love, and abundance, and a sense of security and protection. And release anything and everything else. And it's a really good year for you to start focusing on this and really start applying this kind of thinking moving forward. So overall, it looks like a really, really wonderful year. I'm looking forward to your feedback. Let me know how things play out for you. But I hope that you have a fantastic year. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for all the support. I really do appreciate it. And stay tuned for more readings. Have a great year. I'll talk to you soon.